I actually want to expand on the gang stalking statement I just made about them not growing. They're not going to roll out until the shit hits the fan. If they roll out publicly now, they're going to have so much backlash. It would create anarchy and panic. Now, after a few nukes go off, an asteroid hits the Earth, something that causes worldwide devastation, that's what this gang stalking program is really for. They're beta testing it for the near future when the Antichrist shows up onto the scene. This will be the new police. You wouldn't have, because look at the Antichrist has got to create hybrids, because regular people are not just going to worship the devil. It just doesn't work that way. Most of us are in touch with God, even if we're not Christians. We can feel something. We feel good, clean being good. We feel clean being good. I was a sinner when Christ saved me last time. I was a sinner. I was involved in sin. Not hurting no one else, but hurting myself. And when these thugs were coming to get me, God was doing things that I wasn't even aware of to protect me. And when I realized, I go, wow. I'll give you one example. I was being gang stalked all my life. When they increased the program, God moved my sister, my brother-in-law, and their son into the garage below me. I thought it was a curse at first. I go, oh, my privacy's gone. These walls weren't made like an apartment building. The walls are thin. They can hear me. I can hear them. I go, this is hell. I lived here for many years, nice and quiet and peaceful, and they're down there making noise. And I thought it was a curse, but really God was moving them in because He was aware of the gang stalkers around me and that they had increased their people, and it was dangerous. It was danger because they will come into your house and sacrifice you, and then set it up as a suicide, or put drugs in your house, and then say they had to shoot you because you resisted arrest. I'll never resist arrest. I will never give the authorities a hard time, because that gives them an excuse to kill you. Though they will still shoot you and say you did. They wouldn't want me alive and talking, because they know the stuff I know would get anarchy. It would have the people would take this government at the top, and people would definitely come up against them. So that's what it really is. God moves in ways when you don't see it, but He's always working. And I after all this came out, I realized, wow, there's like 20, 30 gang stalkers in these condos here. That's a lot. Just me by myself. 20, 30 gang stalkers in these condos. They got 2 houses across the street, duplexes in the back of those houses. They got a house here toward the park, and I don't know if there's any more on the street. There could be, but those are the ones I'm aware of. And they have people on the next street over, and that's like a lot of gang stalkers, because they're not just gang stalking me; they're gang stalking the neighborhood. People are not aware of it. Where I live in North Park, people in this area are not aware of it. That the thugs next door are looking inside their homes too. They're looking inside my neighbors, my neighbor across this way, that way, and they're gang stalking a lot of people here. And spying in. That's what the smart meters were meant to be. It has to do with the implants they're putting in us, the smart meters, the heart. They use it all together as a high tech grid to look in your house. They can shoot you with a weapon. Just many atrocities, many. And when they get discovered, which people are coming toward them already, people are already looking at them under a microscope. They are facing prosecutions. So they're going to have to set off nuclear missiles, do all kinds of stuff to confuse everything. And then they're going to have a little short time where they rule everything. And then God's going to come back and bam! That's it. And it's over. Then they're going to be judged. And guess where they're going? Down. Oof.